What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another tattoo practice. This one I was very satisfied with. It's not a design that's tied to any specific IP or anything. It's just a more general design that I came up with that I thought would look really cool. I've seen some tattoos similar to this type, and I always like the shaped backgrounds in the back of the main focus, but I really was satisfied with the way this one turned out. As far as my needle choice goes, I'm using the same as I normally use. The ones I'm very comfortable with, I'm using an 18 round liner from Easy Tattoo, as well as a 3 round liner that's from Easy Tattoo that I thought originally was from Big Wasp when I made my pre-made packets of needles I use specifically for practice. But I'm also using a 7 round liner from Big Wasp, along with a 9 round mag from Big Wasp as well, running on my CNC WE, running between about 7 to 9 volts, I believe. To start this piece out, I'm starting at the bottom like I normally do, using my 18 round liner to add the outline to the bottom of the deer skull, and basically most of what I use the 18 round liner for this piece is to outline the skull itself, making it the most prominent piece, and then using my smaller needle groupings for the background. What I've actually ended up trying to do more recently is I'm trying to utilize swapping needles more often. So what I ended up doing was, after rounding out the bottom of the deer skull, I swapped to my 3 round liner to fill out the detail in the nose of it, and then now I've swapped to my 7 round liner to outline the rhombus in the background. After getting all of those marked down, I swap back to my 18 round liner so I can try and add a bit more to the deer skull and keep it shaped out before moving on to more of the outline. Now that I have the deer skull fully outlined, I've swapped back to my 3 round liner so I can start adding all the little details inside of the skull itself. As for the antlers of the deer skull, I feel like they're a very prominent feature, so rather than having the details of it be smaller, I feel like they should also be a bit thicker to show the rigidness of the antlers themselves. So I swapped in my 7 round liner instead of my 3, and I start using that to fill in the details on the antlers, as well as to finish off the rhombus in the background. After using my 7 round liner to add in the last of the rhombus and also the trunks of the trees, I swapped to my 3 round liner so that I can add in the finer details of the piece. such as the mountains in the background. Now I'm using my 3-round liner and going in so that I can add some thickness to these trees and try to fill them out and add some life to this piece in the background. Now going with the same needle, I'm trying to add a stipple effect to the ground around the river itself, so to give a different texture feeling than the lines of the trees next to it. Now I believe I use my 9-round mag along with my different gradients of gray wash to add the details to the skull and the rest of the piece. Now we're coming up to the end of the piece, and I was really satisfied with this piece. I slowed down, and I believe that helped me the most out of anything, any technique I've learned is just to slow down, take your time with it. And I hope you enjoyed watching. If so, please like and subscribe, and hopefully I can do more great pieces like this for you in the future. Bye.